Hi, everybody. This is Bruce New Media, and please excuse the noise. We're in one of our favorite restaurants. This is my friend and business colleague, Jim Edwards, who I think I've talked about before in emails and whatnot. Jim is from up in Tampa, and the reason that I have him on this interview, very brief as it'll be, is to talk about the new product that he has created and I helped him with, frankly, so that we get the most out of it and that you will get an idea of what to expect when you go through the sales page, which is right below this video. So to just go along, Jim, let me ask you a couple questions. How long have you been really working as a consultant locally up there?
About 2 years.
About 2 years. And you started really and are still basically part-time, right?
Yeah, definitely part-time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he has a full-time job. And right now, as we record this, which is in December of 2016, you have how many lead gen clients?
4 lead gen clients.
All right. Is that the most you've had?
I've had one more. I had 5, but it didn't work out.
All right.
I'm back down to 4.
Do you see yourself getting any more?
Oh, yes, of course. It's very good, very good. I like this.
All right. So that doesn't represent a problem, or you don't feel you've topped out
No,
in any way.
no.
In a typical week, now that you kind of got established, how many hours do you think you spend working on this?
And more or less, about 10 hours a week, not very much.
All right. So it's something that still does work with a 40-hour job, in your case, with a full-time income.
Yes.
How many months, roughly, did it take to build this up to the...
It took 7 months. I think 7 months.
Okay. So definitely less than a year.
Oh, yeah.
And your experience has been that once you are able to supply them with leads in a manner that they get a certain number each month, they're pretty satisfied, correct?
Right.
All right. And is it the steadiness of the income that you like best? Is that what?
Oh, yeah, I like it. I continue to keep them doing this.
Yeah.
It's very, very good, very good.
Can you see any reason that you would stop doing this?
No, not right now. Everything's
Yeah,
working great.
yeah. Because this is even good as you get closer to retirement and stuff like that, right?
Oh, yeah, steady income. It works great.
So if I were to, because I know it is noisy in here, if I were to summarize and say, ask you who's the kind of person that would be suited for this kind of business, what would you,
So you be a person with an attitude, discipline to work. You got to be able to work.
yeah,
You got to work at it.
that's what I
Good
find.
attitude and be able to work.
Yeah, I find that without discipline, a lot of this be your own boss stuff is baloney. The only ones that I know, and you're one of the few that I've met down here who stuck with this and now gets to reap the benefits. But honestly, without that, it's very hard to do.
No, you have the ups and downs of the consulting business, and this kind of levels it out. It works very good.
Yeah, I think it's the best part of it right now. I think it's the single best thing someone could do. Well, we've put together a course, as you know, and spent a lot of time, and certainly we tried to put in everything that we think someone could do to follow your example, which really is an example of somebody who started with nothing, right? You had never done this before.
No, it's very
Yeah,
new.
yeah. And I helped you, and you were initially, I think, struggling with it, but I've helped you, and the result has been pretty damn good, pretty productive. And I do similar to you, and that's why I think this is probably the best opportunity right now for someone who is either in the business and not doing well, or wants to really up their game and have a more regular standard income.
Very good. It's the first of the year, time to get started.
Yeah, it is. I agree. Totally is. Well, thank you for not just being my friend, but for going to the trouble to do this little interview. We don't see each other that often because we don't live, next door or anything. I wish you the very best. Happy holiday and a good new year. And we'll turn it back to our people who are looking at our course, and I hope they'll all take advantage of it because I think it's a real winner.